Hello, my LouHaul.com family. One of the things that I realized that everybody is trying to figure out for my videos, how to price junk removal jobs. And it is very important for you to understand a couple of things about pricing junk removal. Junk removal is really not a lucrative business unless you have all the equipment you need to do junk removal. If you have equipment that helps you to move fast, to collect fast, to get the garbage in, to get the garbage out, you'll be fine. But if you don't have the right equipment to do that, it's going to really defeat the purpose. You know, because the biggest thing that slows people down when they're doing junk removal is not having the right, equipment, garbage cans, or, if you need wheel carts or wheelbarrows. If you don't have the blankets, if you don't have all the tools you need, because you may be on a 4th floor, you may be on a 5th floor, you don't have a chute, right? You don't have a truck that has a dump. It's a box truck, so it's going to be difficult. You got to really make sure that you have the proper truck, the proper tools to do junk removal. It's more than just picking junk up on the street, right? Because the problems that I realized about when you pick junk up, when I started this business, is you can really put yourself in a awkward situation when you price someone something, and if you don't know the very first thing about junk removal. Because the dumping fee is one thing, paying your guys is another thing. You got the fuels, you have the the truck maintenance. If you get a flat tire, what is the minimum amount that you're going to be able to be happy with and collecting? For example, I'll just give you this. I don't care how small it is for my company. We automatically charge you $350 regardless of what it is. So if I had to come out and you said, hey, I just have a little bit of stuff, and this stuff could probably be on a normal basis $100. Regardless of the fact, we're going to charge you $350. That's what we charge. We don't do anything less than $350. It's because you got maintenance on your trucks, you got insurances, you got gas, you got mileage, you got so many things that's included in business. You just can't go out and pick up a $50 mattress or a $60. You just can't. People say, well, if you do enough of them a day, it'll add up. Well, you have to try to hope that you get those. But we don't do that. Junk removal is very competitive. You got a lot of guys out here who aren't licensed, and they're picking up stuff for nothing. You got guys out here who are licensed, and they are picking up stuff for a little bit of nothing. They just constantly move around and go from place to place. So you may charge someone, say, $600 per job, and you're going to make yourself a $300 profit. And then you get somebody to come by, and they got them a little, business going on, a half a truck or whatever, and they're going to charge them, $300, $400. And they're either going to illegally dump it, or they're just going to make 50 bucks off of it and they're happy. We don't do that. We're in business to make money. And there's many ways for you to make money when you're got the proper license to dump. You get in contracts with some of your good realtors, and you go in the area, get in contact with your builders, your developers, your investors. It's just, people who have commercial properties. You get in good with them, do stuff for them, and you want to be fair in your pricing. And then you create a pricing structure of how much you think is going to cost you to pick it up, and then how much it's going to cost you to pay your help. And you don't want to just pay your help. Some guys will run around here and they're paying people, $8, $9, whatever, to pick up garbage, depending on where they live at. We don't do that. We make sure our guys get compensated properly, but at the same time, we don't pick up anything less, because you don't want to keep picking up different guys all the time, and then next thing you know, you go to do a job and you can't find somebody, you can't depend on them. So it's very important for you to find a team of guys that you can depend on. Now, you can't put them all on your payroll, I understand that. So you have to be careful. Always consult your accountant and see how that works out, because after you pay them over a certain amount of money, you have to put it on the books. So just know what works for you in your area and know how to price. So the biggest thing you want to know how to price is what am I charging per ton? That's important. Second thing you want to find out is, what am I going to pay by help? So what is my help making? And the biggest factor you guys have to understand, what are you making per day for your company? what are you going to make, right? So if you get a paycheck, what does your company make? So you said, I'm not going to go outside and do anything for the day unless I'm making $200 a day, $300 a day, whatever it is you are going to make yourself. But now, what is the company's going to make? So if the company's going to make off of a $400 job $100 and everything else gets taken care of, then that's junk removal. That's the minimum. That's how junk removal works. So that's why you have to understand. And there's more specifics. I can get into more specifics and tell you what I think that you should really think about considering your pricing junk removal, because there are so many great opportunities and pricing that can allow you to take advantage of situations, because there is always going to be the unforeseen, right? So you go, you do a hoarder job. You go and you do a job where you have stuff buried on top of each other. You know, you don't always see everything. You go do a job to where you may have to do some small demolition to get to certain things. You may do a job where you have rodents, where you have feces. There's a lot of factors involved that you must be aware. Steps, you know, you have to charge when you go past the first floor. You really do. You have to charge for that. You have to have the proper blankets to bring stuff down, the proper hand trucks. You have to have the proper tools. There's just a lot involved. But anyway, I'm going to get involved and start putting a lot of this information out for you all to help you all learn about your pricings and being fair. Stop selling yourself short and you walking home with peanuts because you just want the job. See, there's a difference between just getting a job just to have a job and you're not really making any money, and then it is you're running a business and you're getting a job to make money, to have your business to prosper and to move forward, right? So eventually what I'm going to do, I'm going to put some things together because I want you all to know exactly what it's going to be pertaining to just pricing. But pricing is very, very important. Tools, equipment, uniforms. Make sure you go up there. Your truck is in good shape. Make sure you have a truck that can dump. It's very important to have a dump. If you can't get a dump truck, buy a dump trailer. If you have a pickup truck, they have the little dump things you can put on the back of your trailer, and they're actually turns your trailer, your pickup truck into a dump truck. But I have a box truck, and I changed it over and made it a supply truck very quickly, because I would go to the dump and I would be at the dump for like 45 minutes an hour, and guys would come and dump their truck in like 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and they're just coming back, well, I'm still there. So I had to invest in the dump truck. So now I have a big dump truck, and I joined them. Now I dump, and I look at the guys in the box trucks now, and I say, man, I don't know how you guys do that, because that dump truck, where we had it full, we used to have our box truck full, and we'll be back there sweating, dying, and killing ourselves. But we saved up enough money and bought us a box truck. So pricing is so important. I'm going to get into more about pricing. Just keep following my videos, and I'm going to show you exactly what I think should be best for you to use wherever you are. It's going to help you to improve your junk removal business, okay? Because marketing, advertisement is definitely crucial to expose who you are, because there's so many people doing junk removal. So many people doing junk removal, and almost 70 to 75% of people doing junk removal are doing it illegally. As well as where I'm at, here where I am, they're doing it illegally, and I'm in New Jersey. You find a lot of cats just doing that. They're renting, you know, trucks and pickup trucks, and I've even seen a guy pick up. It's crazy, but I even seen a guy pick up junk, you know, in his SUV. He had a little trailer, and he put boards on it and loaded up and put stuff in his SUV. That's how desperate he was, and getting the money. But that's what it is. These guys are just desperate at getting money. So stay tuned, keep track. I'm going to keep you guys posted on different things, but you know, learning how to price and know how to price junk removal. Follow those little certain things I just gave you, and I'm going to show you in my next videos to how to be a little bit more specific and how to guarantee that you do have continued success in junk removal. We don't do as much junk removal anymore. We spend a lot of time on demolition, and you know, demolition is a very big piece of our business. But with that, you know, there's junk, right? So we incorporate together, but we don't specifically just go and bid on junk anymore, because we found out that when we go bid for a job, that we know that that job is $800, and people say, no, I don't want to spend that amount of money. And we always scratch our head and figure out, I don't know who's going to take that. And then after we contact the person, we'll come back again, the junk is gone. I can assure you somebody got rid of it for $400. It cost them about probably $300 to dump that based on the weight. So if they got rid of it for $400, they made $100. They happy. The guys, it's not doing business. You're spinning your wheels. You might as well run around your block butt naked, you know, with a timer on, because eventually what's going to happen is you're going to blow up and die anyway. So you kill yourself slowly. You might as well just go ahead and make it happen, right? Not me. If I go out the job with $800, if it's going to cost me, you know, money to dump it, I want to make sure that my company's making money. We'll talk about that later, guys, okay? Listen, this is always great talking to you guys. You're my LouHall.com family, and I'll reach out to you guys shortly.